Hello?
I think he had to go to work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think he had to go to work because I remember him saying that he had like 5 minutes left or something like that. But yeah, maybe we'll do it another time. I don't know. It was funny, but then Oscar like started getting serious in a way. He was like, no, 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 blah, blah, let me convince you.
I just want to know where he's getting his research from. He keeps saying research, research. Like where?
I don't know, fucking books that he reads, or shit that he reads on Reddit or something. I don't know.
Like
Like,
the only validated research is like on CBI.
I'm pretty sure he didn't get his research from NCBI.
Oh my gosh. I can't wait. Like if this actually happens where we all talk to him,
But
it's gonna be so much fun.
what are you doing next week that you're busy?
I'm taking the exam
I thought you said it was like the 14th or something like that.
on July 7th.
July 7th. And you'll be studying next week?
Um, well, yeah, because next week is the crunch time, and I gotta do the. Well, I just did an exam today, but next week is when I do the ones that are more at the company ANC. They make practice tests, so next week I'm gonna be doing those, and those are more relevant to like the actual score of the exam that I'll get in real life. So I have to really like I'm gonna be studying even more than what I'm already studying right now.
Hmm. How did you do in this practice exam you take?
Um, I went down in psychology 3 points, which was really hard because one of the passages was like talking about some shit that I had no idea even existed. So it was harder, but that's understandable. But I stayed like physics stayed the same, even though I thought it was really hard because there's a lot of calculations. But I stayed the same, cars stayed the same, and bio went up. So overall, I'm not upset about it. I'm the only thing I'm upset about is like that psych went down, so that brought my overall score down. But it's okay because every exam has like hard sections every once in a while. So I guess this time it was psych.
Hmm.
But Friday I'm taking ANC practice test 1. That's the most important one. So we'll see.
Okay.
I've done 10 exams so far.
That's
Let's
that's
do
pretty
it.
good. Do you wanna? Oh, I have an idea. Why don't you do the podcast with me? Just you and I.
About HIV?
No. I mean, we could talk about HIV, but about anything really. You be my guest in my podcast that 5 people listen to.
Okay, next week after the 7th.
Oh, right now it's fine. I'm recording right now.
Oh, well, I just got home, so I'm
It's just
trying to
like
sleep.
you got what?
But I just got home from studying, so I don't think I want to do a podcast right now.
No, this is the perfect time. This when all the funny jokes come, when all the good stories come. Everything comes out now after a good study session.
My brain is fried. I've been doing an exam since 8 in the morning.
There you go. Perfect. The podcast is gonna relax you. Like just be like, just like relax and just like talk about nothing.
Do you realize the time?
What time is
It's
it?
like 10:47. For you, it's like 7:47.
Yeah, exactly. Like, well, I guess, well, it's the host hour that matters, right? Like the 7:40 something.
Well, no, because you get to sleep early for work.
Nah, I go to sleep
Well,
at,
I'll sleep late and wake up early.
I go to sleep. How long you think the podcast is gonna be?
I don't know. You said they're like 40 something minutes, right?
No, I mean the one that I did with Raymond was because like and Ruben and Oscar was because we just were fucking talking about a bunch of dumbass shit, and it took like forever. That's why.
Oh, well, I am laying in bed so I fall asleep. To be nice.
You know, the podcast is just
Bye
gonna
bye
be,
podcast.
yeah, it's just gonna be me talking and you're just gonna be snoring. So, Eleana, tell me about that time.
Nice response.
Yeah, well, okay, well, tell the 5 people listening, like, who you are then. I might interview you. How about that? Let's do like a podcast, but let's do like an interview style, like where I just ask you questions.
Okay.
So tell the people what is your name and a little bit about you.
Hello, 5 people watching.
Yeah,
My
the
name's
5 people,
Eleana.
which is just gonna be it's just gonna be
Or
3 minutes.
listening.
Yeah, well,
Listening.
it's gonna be on YouTube too. I put it on YouTube. I do like a thing on YouTube there. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just my mom clicking all the time. She's like, ¿Qué está haciendo mi hijo? Okay, sorry. All right, go ahead.
Doesn't even understand what you're saying.
Go ahead.
Hello, 5 listeners. My name's Eleana. I just graduated, so that's it.
High school?
No,
College. Okay. So you must be like 28 or something. You're like kind of old, right?
Some people think I'm 28, but in reality, I'm 22.
Who thinks you're 28?
Some guy there.
Do you know his name?
I think it starts with an L.
Oh, is it some J Brown?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. So you just graduated. What did you graduate with?
A bachelor's in biology and a master of science in molecular and cell biology.
Wow. I bet even if we had like 1 million listeners, I think 99% of the people wouldn't know what that is. The biology, niology, like what is it?
Molecular and cell biology, so it's the study of cells and little things in the cell, like DNA, protein.
All that fascinating. And why did you decide to study that?
Because I think cells are pretty cool. Honestly.
Man, I should just that sentence alone is just too good. Because I think cells are pretty cool. Who the fuck? It's just such a nerdy ass sentence to say. Man, these cells are so cool.
They are. They're beautiful.
Okay, see, that's gonna be the title of the podcast now. My friends think cells are pretty cool. That's it, or maybe just cells are pretty cool. Why do you think cells are cool? I mean,
It's like there's like their own little, like one little cell has like their own little personality, and they behave differently. All of them do. So it's like little people, but super tiny.
so
Cells.
can cells be the same? Can like a cell be similar to another cell?
They can be, for example, like the same species, like humans. Humans is one species, but there's thousands of different types of cells in our body. So they're all different. And even within that, they're like individual. So each little cell is unique.
Okay, that's pretty good. So then what are you gonna do now that you have your master's degree?
Well, I'm going to continue doing pancreatic cancer research, and I'm also going to be doing lung research. So this new project that I'm getting in now is about like smokers and people that smoke. They the cilia in the lungs, which is like these little hairs that kind of swim around, or they beat like back and forth. Smokers have like their cilia is bad. So we're trying to find out a way to promote cilia growth and so it can work again.
So it can recover?
Yeah, so people don't get lung cancer and stuff like that.
Ah, and how are you gonna do that?
I don't know yet. That's all I know about right now because I haven't gone to the meetings because I start in July.
Okay, that's pretty good. Well then tell me something funny about you. or tell me
A
a
funny
funny
one.
story about you.
When I was in sixth grade, I jumped in a pool with no water.
Yeah,
And I broke my leg.
I didn't know that story. I didn't know that
Really?
story. No, of course I knew that story. You told me. Well, what you gotta tell the peoples how it happened.
Mm. So it was summer, and my mom was cleaning maintaining the pool area where I was living. And one of the persons that worked in the building was visiting, and I told him, "Hey, look." Like I had clothes on and I was pretending I was gonna jump in the pool. He didn't know the pool didn't have no water, so why did I just say that? That sounded so.
Yeah, that sounded pretty. I was like, man, what fucking story are you telling here?
No, wait, the way I said that, it sounded like if I can't even talk English. Um, what the fuck?
And then jumping in the pool.
Sorry, it's been a long day. Okay,
Yeah,
so I was pretending I was gonna jump in the pool and get all my clothes wet, so to scare him, and I jumped, but I
to
didn't
scare
flex
him.
my, yeah, like, be like, oh my god, you
Yeah,
know,
I'm
when people jump,
drowning in this pool without water.
right, but he didn't know that it was empty. He
Yeah.
thought there was water inside. So I jumped, but I didn't flex my feet or my knees, and the next thing I like heard was a crack, and my leg broke,
And what
and then
leg
I was
was it?
screaming. It was my left
Your left
tibia.
leg.
Yeah,
Okay. And then what did you do after that?
I tried to walk because I was so upset at myself, and I didn't believe it. I was in denial, so I was like, no, fuck this, I'm walking. I did not break my leg, but I did. So
Did you try to jump back in it again or something like that?
no, why would I do that?
I don't know. I remember you telling me, maybe I'm confusing it with the walking thing, but I remember for whatever reason you telling me that, like, I think you were trying to, like, show someone, like your mom or someone, that, like, nothing had happened and then, like, you tried to jump or some shit like that. Or am I, or am I just,
I stood on, oh, I tried to stand on one leg, on the one that I broke, but like,
yeah, that's
you
what it
know,
was.
the bone isn't, the bone was literally broken in half,
And you're
so it's not
like,
fun.
no, it's good.
Yeah,
And how long
but
did
it
you
wasn't.
have, how long did you have that cast for?
I think it was 2 months.
2 months? So it healed pretty quickly then.
I, I'm not sure. I think it did, but 2 months felt like forever because I was on vacation.
It was summer.
Yeah, and we had already planned to go to Sarasota for, the beach, like a 1 week vacation thing, and I was the one with the cast and
So
crutches, like,
it wasn't as
walking
fun.
around the resort. It was fun because I still got in the ocean with it,
Hmm.
but I had to walk around the resort with the cast and crutches and like walking from the house to the beach. It felt like forever when it was just a 1 minute walk. That's all I remember.
Did you, when you returned to school, did you still have the cast?
No, it came off, and I remember my foot looked so skinny, and it was really hairy.
Because you couldn't have shaved it.
Well, I hadn't shaved at that time. I still wasn't allowed to shave, but either way, my hair was blonde back then. So
Yeah.
my right leg was blonde and my left leg was black, which was weird
Oh, okay. Why does that happen? Why did that happen?
because when the casting closes like on the skin, for some reason the hair just grows darker and it just grows longer. I don't know why that happens. I haven't looked into it, but that happens all the time.
Oh, well, I guess it does happen all the
Oh,
time. Like,
also, sorry,
huh?
also, the sun doesn't hit the hair, so usually the sun kind of bleaches the hair a little bit
That's what I
sometimes.
was thinking about. I was like thinking maybe a little sun action was going on there. Okay.
Yeah.
That's. I guess that is probably a funny story. How you broke how you broke your leg. I guess I guess every painful story is always funny once like you're looking back at it, right?
Yeah, at first. that wasn't funny at all. I was like, I'm so stupid.
How far, like, was the jump down?
3 feet.
Oh, so it wasn't that much.
No, I think if I would have jumped on the 6 feet, I would have been dead.
Yeah, I think you were just being a little pussy. That's what it sounds like to me. I think you.
Yo, I have no idea how my foot, like, honestly.
Well, 3 feet. I mean, did you just like dip yourself in there, or did you like jump in there? Like
No,
you
I
jumped.
jumped. Like, I didn't just like, you know when people sometimes get off like on a, fuck, I don't know. Never mind. But
No,
no,
yeah, 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 yeah. Uh-huh.
I jumped up and then I fell in. So like if, you know how people jump in the pool? They jump
Mhm.
up and then down
Mhm.
and they go down? Yeah, I did that. But
So,
there was no water to like sustain
wow. You really,
anything.
I mean, you were trying to scare him, but you really went for it. You really wanted to sell it. Like, I'm actually not,
I really, yep.
I'm not gonna pretend like it's at the edge of the pool. Nah, fuck that. I'm actually gonna jump inside of this pool without water.
Yeah, I think if I was an actress, I would have done my own stunt.
Yeah, I think you're really a method actor. Like, wow, that was pretty bad. A method actor. I think you're a method actor. I think you are a method actor then, or actress, because
Well,
you really took your role seriously there as a comedian.
you know what's funny though? At that time, I was taking acting classes.
You
I
were
did do
like,
acting classes back
yeah.
then.
So what the people listening don't actually know is that you were actually auditioning for a role for a lady with a broken left leg, and you wanted to make it authentic. So you just,
Exactly.
yeah, you just like, I'm gonna, who needs this shit? I'm just gonna go full blown crazy, blown like crazy, and then actually break your leg. Okay, that's pretty good. What color cast did you get?
Pink.
Why you say that like that? Pink. I got pink. Did you get people to sign your cast?
No, because it was during the summer, so
Like your mom didn't sign it or anything like that?
I didn't let nobody sign it because it was cleaner that way.
I know a lot of people when they break shit or whatever, or they wear a cast. Jesus, a class. They wear a cast. They want people to sign their shit.
Yeah, I remember in high school, everybody breaks their arm, and they
Did you
just
break
want
your
them
arm
to
in high
sign it.
school?
No,
Then everybody doesn't break their arm then.
true. The majority of people in high school, especially the boys, would skate.
Yeah. When I fractured my elbow or whatever the fuck it happened, I don't really know what ended up happening. I didn't let anybody sign my shit either, but I think it was just because I thought it was weird that all these American kids wanted to like sign my cast, and then other people were getting their cast signed. So, but I also didn't want like my shit to be dirty because I don't know, I thought it would look kind of like ugly with a bunch of
Yeah,
signatures
like
on it.
exactly. Like the marker doesn't look clean.
No, it looks bad. Well, do you want to say anything else for this episode? Wait, no,
Yeah,
actually, it's
stay.
not an episode. It's called a cassette. I forgot. See, I decided to title this shit cassettes instead of episodes because that was gonna be cool, like having alliteration, keeping cassette podcast. But every single time I forget that they're called cassettes, not episodes. So let me rephrase that question. Do you want to say anything else for this cassette?
Yeah, stay tuned for the next cassette because it should be very hot
Yeah,
in regards to what's going to be talked about.
Yeah, is it gonna be steamy?
Yeah, maybe a lot of arguing and back and forth.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna be.
I don't want to give too much out, you know.
Oh no,
I
well,
don't.
it's the thing. It's like I can't believe I didn't record. I mean, if I would have, I mean, I. So this is gonna be cassette 4. Um, This one's gonna be cassette 4, and then the one that I recorded with the boys is gone. So that would have been cassette 4, but it's all right now. You know, we're gonna talk about Oscar. We're gonna fucking talk about Oscar. This is gonna be the episode. Actually, you know, the episode is just gonna be called Oscar. That's it. It's just gonna be all about Oscar. But we might be able to do it. Actually, you know, we might even be able to do it like maybe this week. Maybe I'll call you tomorrow, or something, and see like if Oscar wants to do it. Because it doesn't need Raymond involved in it.
Okay.
Yeah. Does that
What
sound
time is it?
right now?
No, what time is that gonna be at?
Okay.
Eastern?
What time are you free tomorrow?
After 10.
After 2 in the morning. It's like, fuck, dude, chill. Okay. How about Friday? What about that? Are you free on Friday?
I don't know yet.
Okay,
Probably
after 10?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give you a call. I'll give you a call after 10, and then we can record episode 5. You know what's gonna be great about it?
No, Saturday.
Saturday?
Yeah, like at like 5 to 7 or something.
In the morning?
No.
You're gonna be like waking up at 5 in the morning. I wake up at 2, and then we just start recording. My voice is just like, hello, welcome, good afternoon, because I haven't woken up yet. Okay, well, okay, maybe Saturday then. Maybe Oscar will be available Saturday, so he can tell us. So Oscar can tell us why HIV is not real, and I'm gonna send him a link to this shit. So he's gonna probably hear that.
Yes, I really want to listen
Yeah. So
to his knowledge.
yeah. So Oscar, you better have your shit ready, dog. Okay?
And I want some like resources. I want to know where you're getting this information.
Eleana.
I want you to cite everything.
Yeah, Eleana wants a fucking biography over here. Not biography, about.
I want a research paper.
You want to see? Okay, right. So the cover
with
page.
Citations.
Yeah, the cover page and the reference page doesn't count towards the amount of pages, right?
It doesn't.
It doesn't. Okay, you're not even gonna let them slide by on this one.
No.
Okay. You're just gonna be a strict grader.
Yeah, just like every professor in college.
Okay, all right, that sounds good. Well, if we do record on Saturday, then I guess that would be episode 5. And episode 5, I don't know, man. I feel, you know what's one of the good things about having barely any episodes on this shit? Is like, I feel like they're all special because there's not that many of them, you know. So like the Roman numerals, because I do them as Roman numerals, they're not as complicated, so it just looks fucking cool. But then once I start getting to like fucking 20 and shit like that, it's gonna lose its luster. I feel like it's just
it's gonna look weird.
It is. The Roman fucking numerals? XIII, like some shit like that. I don't know. Maybe I should have just put 1, 2, 3 numbers on them, but I don't know.
Or you can do like a series of 10, and then once you're done after 10, to do like 1.1 in Roman numeral, and then up.
Oh, look at
you,
like, girl. Look at you. Okay. Yeah, that's a terrible idea. Yeah.
It could be like a seasonal thing, like one.
So like this is season 1, episode 4. Okay. How am I supposed to break them into seasons? How do I do them? Like every 10 episodes is just a season?
Yeah, I think.
Okay.
Usually it's like 13, but 10 is, I don't know.
I mean,
is 13 ugly Roman numeral?
No, it's XIII, like 3 I's.
Oh. Okay,
yeah.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, it's not that bad. Maybe I should stop it. What?
You should cut it off.
What?
Look. You should cut it off until it looks ugly.
Until it looks ugly? Okay. Well, I should cut it off at 28 since that's my favorite number. Do you know?
Do
that.
Do
you know what Roman numeral 28 is?
No.
Give it a shot.
I don't know at all. X something.
What does X? How much is an X?
Well, X is 10, right?
Yeah. So give it a shot.
I believe XV. I don't know.
XV?
Is that 24? I don't know Roman numerals at all.
XV? What's
I
V?
struggle with 4 and 5. Trust me.
Okay, what's V?
4. Is that 5?
Yeah, it's
You
5.
see? I forget, because it's 4 IV.
I love your confidence. 4? Question
Oh,
mark?
okay, so 4 is IV then.
Yeah, 4 is IV. Yeah. You really all have to just worry about like the X, V, and I. You can pretty much do anything until you get to, like the 50s. Before you get to the 50s, and you have to start using L's. But I mean, I think 28 is a good number to stop, right? Like, so what's 28 again in Roman numerals? I forgot.
X, and then I don't know.
You just give up after the first X?
You can fill that in.
Okay, all right. It's XXVIII. So I think that's kind of long, right? So probably stop it at that, maybe. That's like a good idea. Man, if I even make it to 28 episodes, honestly, because
I get it though. XX because there's 2 10 places like.
Yeah, you add them. Yep, you add them.
10, and then V4. I'm assuming.
And
you said XXVI,
V
and then
V. Yeah, I do V.
5.
So the most that the I's, the ones go like next to each other is 3. That's the most you can do. So whenever you're gonna get to 4.
Oh, so they did like 10, 20, 25, and then 26, 27, 28.
Yeah, and then you do 3 I's, and then that makes it a 28.
XXVIII. Wow, I think I just learned how to do Roman numerals.
Yeah, you're doing good. So how would you do 29 then?
So XXV and then 4 I's. Right?
How would you no, remember you can't the I's only go 3. That's the max it goes.
So XXIV.
XXIV, that's 24.
I don't know. What's after? Because V is 5.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to add 4 more. So then what do you do?
Well, I'm asking you. Like, what do you? Okay. Well,
Never mind.
So yeah, you can only do 3 I's in a row. Okay, and that pretty much is gonna help you out with anything. So if you're doing 29, you do XX, so that's 20 because you're adding them, and then you put the I behind another X, and then that makes it 29 because you're subtracting 1 minus 10.
So it's XX.
IX.
Wow, they even do subtraction in there?
Yeah. This is good. This is a good podcast. It's just me teaching you about Roman numerals. Well, before I let you go, I want you to tell me about geography. I know you're really good at that.
We should leave that for another cassette.
Yeah? You want me to save it for the next one?
Yeah.
Where I quiz you and Oscar about American geography? This fool told me that fucking Washington was near Atlanta.
Wait, what? Seriously?
Yeah, he's like, what state do you live in? I'm like, Washington. He's like, oh, so you're near Atlanta. I was like, no, Oscar, I'm not near Atlanta. I'm not near Atlanta at all. Oh my god. You guys, this is gonna be good. Okay, well, if we do it, it's gonna be pretty crazy considering that it takes me like 3 weeks to do a fucking episode, and then just to do like some of them like that, it's gonna be like, I think pretty impressive, right?
Like doing them so consecutive?
Yeah.
Why does it take you 3 weeks to do one?
Sometimes I just forget to do it. Sometimes I forget to do it. Other times I'm busy. Like I went to Texas, I think it was last week or the week before, something like that, 2 weeks ago. And that's when I was supposed to do it, but then I wasn't gonna do it there. So it took me.
But you're letting your listeners down, you know?
I mean, fuck that. I mean, I got like I was telling Raymond, like, I'm pretty sure Like out of the 5 people that listen to this shit, that supposedly listen to this shit, I'm pretty sure like at least one of them is me that I just fucking pressed the button by mistake, like the play button, because I've done that before. Yeah. So it's just like it's not really a real view. And whatever reason, whenever I put this shit up on SoundCloud, like it showed every single time as soon as I upload, it's like, oh, you have a new follower, and I think it's like a robot because after like I look at my list, like that shit doesn't show up, you know. So I'm pretty sure some of these numbers might be fake, but I'm not trying to fake them. I'm not like buying them or anything like that, but it just does it that way.
Are you like sharing?
I put it on Facebook. Like I put it on Facebook and I'm like, hey, if you want to listen to this shit, listen to this shit. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, YouTube is pretty good because YouTube tells me like how many views it has. Like what's it face? SoundCloud is like a little different. It's not like I don't know, as specific. I guess it doesn't really tell you too much.
What's your highest view?
I think on YouTube, it definitely was on YouTube because I think that's just easier for people to listen to. So on YouTube, I think it was like 13 on like one episode. I think that might be it. I don't know. I haven't checked it, but I remember it being 13, which I'm fucking hype with that. I was actually trying to do an episode where I didn't get any views, and I did that.
No.
There was an episode that I did with Raymond. I think it was the one before this one, where I didn't post it on YouTube because I didn't know how to do it. So I posted it on SoundCloud. So the link that I shared on Facebook, which I think is where almost all the views come from, is like people just see it and they click on it, like a couple of people that I know. So I didn't post a link on YouTube, and I ended up publishing the video like 5 days later or something like that. So I haven't checked, but as of like 3 weeks ago when I did look, it still has 0 views. So I think that's fucking pretty impressive, honestly, that it has 0 views. And I make sure that I didn't fucking touch that video, and it wasn't like one of my like views that like counted towards it. Yeah, I didn't want to be like the only view. I think it's fucking dope to get 0 views. Like that's fucking cool. Just like I don't know, I'm just like yeah, like I'm gonna shit. I'm just having like a conversation and get like no views. So it's just.
I mean, some people would disagree, but.
I mean, I'm not here to fucking do anything but just talk to people that I know and just like fuck around. So it's cool with it. But anyways, I'm gonna let you go because I know it's like midnight for you. Just kidding, it's like 9 a.m. for you. And then I will call you maybe Saturday, as long as like Oscar is ready to do this shit.
I can't wait till I listen to Oscar.
Get ready, because it's gonna be a steamy one, and steamier too. So, but I appreciate it for being a part of this podcast.
Okay.
Peace.